So are you. Hi, everybody. We're here. Dragon Age in Darkness Unbroken. Final season. Episode 8. Just 4 more after this. Anyway, we're here. We're queer. We're going to play some Dragon Age. And I'm just going to hand it over to our storyteller, Humalu, to get us started with introductions and all of that goodness. Because I got to fix cameras because they're wrong.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hope you're all doing very well. I'm Emma, Hammerly on the internet, they, them pronouns. Before we do our introductions, I'm going to ask them to do the awkward question of today because we all, and I'm assuming a lot of you out there, have a bit of Dragon Age brain rot. So I'd like to know, if you were to join one of the Dragon Age factions, which one would you join? You can do yourself and your character. My answer has been true, like, even from Origins, it has always been the crows, and that has not changed, even though the rest of them look fantastic. The crows are where my heart is.
Hi everyone, my name's Satan or Alice Vamp on the internet. I go by she or any pronoun as long as it's not derogatory. I'm going to be playing Bella, our city elf rogue. She's a she, her. God, I am a big fan of rogues and I'm a big fan of the crows. So I want to say crows, but I'm like, if I think about it, do I want to go through that trauma of becoming a crow? If I had to pick something that wasn't crow, because my first pick will always be crows, shadow dragons.
What about Bella?
Bella would be a crow, 100%.
Yeah. Follow
it's in her blood.
Yeah.
Okay, cool question. Is that me?
Yes.
Thank you. God, the order always kills me here. Hello, everyone. I am Torin. No, you're good. Or Torin Talks Creativity. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Eleni or Teventa Separati, Red Lyrium, Scary Bitch, whose pronouns are any and all. As far as factions, me personally, Grey Warden all the way. No questions asked. No one surprised. If it was an option, though, Legion of the Dead. I know that's not an option, but I would think about it.
Hell yeah.
Eleni, I want to answer one, but it's spoiler alert for later today, so I'm gonna hold that.
What we know up to now, maybe Shadow Dragon? Fight their corruption?
Sure.
Yeah.
That'll work. Yeah, that's closest.
And we'll discover the actual reality later on today.
Yeah, I'll reveal the real answer later today. How about that?
Is Eleni gonna become a Grey Warden? Is that what? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really good at picking up hints. Okay, Kay, go ahead.
That's no sorry. Right, I'm sorry.
Hi everyone, I'm Kay or Kay Phoenix on the internet, they, them pronouns. I play our Mortalitasi Mornwatch mage, Ophelia Von Kano. She's already in the Mornwatch, legit. For me though, I have been very much enjoying the Lords of Fortune, so I think that I would join up with the Lords. And Isabella, please, and thank you.
Isabella, sit on my face.
Right?
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Valdrianth, any and all pronouns. Though I am feeling very she, her today, just kind of thrown out there. I'm feeling very girl today. Robin, who uses she, they pronouns, is our resident, very, very polyamorous, polysexual, poly-friendship dwarf that is really good at stabbing shit, along with her entire non-biological family. As far as like factions go, myself, I'm also Lords of Fortune. I want to go on an adventure and treasure hunting. Okay, it's either that, also not available. I would probably just be an Avar. That's where I want to live in Thedas. I want to be a fucking mountain Avar witch. Like, that's like the thing I want to be in my life. What?
Listen, they mind their business most of the time.
Yep, mind their business. And people mind their business away from them, and that's my favorite part about it. And as far as Robin goes, if Robin is not retiring, she's gonna follow Bella and either be a crow or just be like crow adjacent contact sort of thing in Ozmar, because I think Robin's retiring.
That's fair.
By the time Velgard, like, timeline comes around, she'll be pushing 50, and it'll be like, you know what, you kids can handle it, thank you. As a reminder, everyone, this is a viewer-affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies, it gives a reroll to anyone here who rolls dice. Subscriptions, including gift subscriptions, give us critical successes here, which is the 6-point stunts. And then you donate money to get things to happen. Anything to happen, including getting us to stop. We won't be mad. We'll still play with each other. You just won't see us. That's a $10,000 donation. It's a sliding scale. There are options, whatever you want. And as a reminder, we are still raising money for Extra Life. If you're interested, I will honor Extra Life donations in the same way that I will honor direct donations. So if you are donating to Extra Life instead of directly to me on Coffee, just leave a little note in the donation and figure it out. Of course, it is always at the discretion of the storyteller and the players. We do not cross lines and veils here for any reason. Yeah, also, I'm matching my sub points. So if you subscribe, you got that Twitch Prime hanging out, give it to me. Sub points are going to Extra Life. Cool. I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done. I'm done.
Awesome. Quite a bit to recap from last session, guys. It was very action-packed. And a honor to shine, everybody. Last session, the group engaged in some heroic rescues and handed the guards their asses. Whilst initially afraid, the slaves were relieved to be rescued, and some of the other agents guided the people to safety through the alluvions. Meanwhile, Eleni had a discussion with Cesar, familiar and affectionate at first, and reveling in the fact that his cousin had been killed. It soon changed tone as Eleni questioned whether there was a place for her in Cesar's plans. He promised that he would be able to fix them. They just needed to trust him. The righteous anger within Eleni grew at his words, and as her jagged and scarred red hand seemed to become spectral, she thrust it into his chest, ripping his heart from his body. It was metal as fuck. As the group reunited, they moved into the central chamber where they could hear the High Dragon. She was chained up, angry and in pain, with the device connecting her and drawing her blood to fuel this device in the Megarellin, designed by a very lovely person, Aurelian Titus, to, brainwash everyone into making Tevinter great again. So, our aim is to free her, hopefully. That seems to be their desire. Destroying this device. First, the demon possessing her needs to be removed safely to avoid killing her. This device is very much still intact, thrumming, and the large golden circular snake is glowing ominously. As you all assess the situation, what is your next course of action? Everybody is likely in very different emotional states right now. As the camera kind of pans into each of you, how are you looking? And how are you feeling? And then we'll address what we're actually going to do. We can do it in the order of our intros.
I'm muted. Hi, everyone. Bella is out of her depth in a way. But she's like, you know what? If I act like I know what I'm doing, she's doing it. She's trying to find a way currently because Ophelia is doing her thing with whatever power she's supplementing from Eleni. And so she thinks that it is then her turn. She's like, they got the demon thing, hopefully. They're like, does this have an on and off switch? That'd be great if it did.
Okay, so you're going to turn your attention to the device itself while they're dealing with the demon. Excellent. Yeah. Eleni, how are you looking? How are you feeling?
Okay.
Fantastic, like a spa day, I'm sure.
Both are incredible answers.
Yes. How she's looking. Honestly, for any objective thing, fucking terrifying, I'm sure. Because the right arm is just dragging lyrium rock, basically bloody, holding his heart. And on her face. The lower jaw is big again, with lyrium crystals as teeth. And I think overall, she's just got that red glow of the Blood Reaver. The armor's red, red's around her, and all the
She got that
tattoos
red in
are
her.
just on. Yeah, and all the tattoos are bright. I think it's just bright red on her face everywhere because she also ate delirium before.
What?
What? And how she's feeling.
You're not supposed to put that in your mouth.
Oh shit! Wait.
Drop it.
Drop it. What do you have in your mouth? Drop it.
Yeah. No. How she's feeling. To be honest, I think the main emotion I'll say that she's feeling is just wrath. I think wrath is probably the best way to say it, and it's clouded with just the lyrium song over it, which is putting in some rage, some just anger, heartbreak is definitely in there. Like it's just a storm, I think, is going on with her.
Damn, there
How do
is
these cats keep getting in here?
There's a stray cat problem here.
And in all the other games in Dragon Age, everything.
There are cats everywhere. It's true.
It's the same cat.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Time hopping through space. Yeah, it's fine.
It's not really a cat. Yeah, it's like a fake cat.
God.
It's a spirit.
It's a kashi.
Yeah, it's a spirit. It's a wisp that has taken the form of a cat and is the spirit of clingy.
Spirit of
Clingy.
needy and cuddles.
Oh,
The-
baby.
the spirit of needy. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful on both counts. Ophelia, how you looking? How you feeling?
Okay. Ophelia is really worse for wear. Some freshly healed wounds, some newly opened ones, so that she could use her own blood to try and anchor this thing in this circle. Not blood
Nice.
magic specifically. It's a reagent. It's not blood magic. There's a
There's
difference.
magic and it has blood in it. It is not blood magic.
Yeah, there's two different things. But she is trying to hold on to this greater fear demon and also utilize Eleni's red lyrium and also Salir, her boyfriend, all at once. So she's also trying to not feel emotion, and she's not quite feeling fear yet, but her confidence level is quickly depleting. She's like,
Shit.
I'm supposed to do what, half a dozen mages would do in a circle. I'm
Yep.
doing it by myself. This is great.
Incredible. She tapping into
You
that
got this. We believe in you.
Morn watch,
trying.
cool and calm, cool and
Trying her
calm,
best.
Cool and calm like the dead, baby.
Hell
Yep.
yeah! Right, beautiful. And Robin, how you looking? How you feeling?
Robin. Just a little dwarf trader getting thrown into all of this once again. I think
Just want to sell my beauty products.
I think, I think Robin has that moment where she takes a tote of probably her last elfwood that she has on her right now. Takes a quick tote, finishes it off, stamps it out. She's with Finch, and she just kind of looks over at Finch, and she's like, "Hey, if this all goes south, don't save me."
South looks down, confused.
If this all goes badly, if it looks like it's not gonna make it, I need you not to save me so that you can go south and let people know, particularly my family, my dad's, my cat, my dragon, Ryland, my boyfriend, my other boyfriend. And she starts listing
Yeah.
off things.
It would make me sad, but okay.
And I'm gonna show you a new thing. It's like, instead of give me a thumbs up, hold out your hand like this. And I give Finch a high five. I was like, let's go! Now she's hyped up. Time for a fight.
is gonna turn around and like raise his hand to Shar to go for a high five, and is like about to go in, and he's like, I'll like Sharo does the. It's like, I'd
Please
like to
don't
still
shatter
have
my
the
hand.
forearm.
He needs those.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. So we are getting into some action here, everybody. Things are about to get. I'll put on our, for those of us that enjoy that kind of thing.
Yay!
Old Faithful, possibly for the last time for this whole game. So there's a lot at stake. Two of you are currently engaged in something. The others are perhaps considering different courses of action. I'm going to ask you all to set an intention for what you plan your next active action to be, and then we will do them in an order that seems to make sense.
Same order?
It doesn't matter. Just call them out.
I want Bella to try and figure out how to detach this contraption from the dragon.
From the dragon.
First step.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'll call out, like I say, call out your intentions, and then we'll put them in an order that makes sense. Because some of them might build into each other.
Sorry. Eleni is, of course, just stationed, ready for Ophelia. Any moment where it looks like either the demon is going to break out of a cage, or the dragon's going to break out of a cage, or something where the warrior is needed, essentially. Eleni's got bloody hand, and then the sword hilt in the other. So I think she's just very attentive of what the fuck is going to fuck up first.
Yeah. Ready to be a red lyrium battery, but also poised and ready to go for a sign of danger.
Like, little gross, but she's willing just to rip things off and throw it in the circle and move if she needs to.
Delightful.
Beautiful. But yeah.
Robin, what are your intentions?
I think with Robin is intending to back up Bella. Because in kind of just in the same way, it's like it doesn't want to pull focus on anything particular because we just don't know what's gonna happen first in this moment. So just being poised and ready to go after whatever the first that's out from range. I will crossbow out instead of knives.
The
out.
daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want Finch to do anything?
Finch is ready to punch the fuck out of the first thing that wants to hurt us.
Sure. So going defensive rather than destructive? Okay. All right. And Ophelia?
I think Ophelia is going to call out. Mostly she's doing this to Robert or Salir, but the whole room can hear it. She's like, I need a vessel, a corpse, anything. I need to bind it to something.
Okay.
Are there any dead things here?
Even a boy that want to die?
Not in this room, but there are where you came from.
I will tell them of the guards that I took out. Because the lady kind of went apeshit after killing Cesar.
Sure did.
Also Cesar.
So at being told those two things, he's gonna look to you, Ophelia, and be like, what will work best? A guard or a mage?
Not a mage. Can't use magic.
Okay. I'll get a guard. Scuttles off. Okay. So, they're going to retrieve a corpse for you. Few things. First, Bella, I'm going to ask you to do some manner of investigation or assessing this situation to see if you can figure out how the mechanism works. Ophelia, I'm going to ask for a magic roll to control what you are currently doing.
Searching?
Straight magic or spirit, entropy? What do you want?
Lots of questions.
That was a lot of questions. This one I'm going to go entropy.
Entropy.
Let's check the thing that's going on here. Searching
Or seeing.
kind of works. It's more searching than it's seeing.
And Ophelia rolled a 16.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So, excuse my yawn. Ophelia, you are... It is trying to control this space. There's already a lot of magic in and feeding between the device and the dragon / demon. There is the presence of the red lyrium that you're going to be trying to like channel with what you're doing. So just in an attempt to kind of create some sort of equilibrium between them as a sort of through line for what you're about to do, you are succeeding. You are feeling that strain. We won't do like an active count, but it's like you can feel that this is actively draining mana from you to do it. You've still got enough, you hope, you think, to continue with what you're going to be doing, especially because you're going to have Eleni trying to help with that. Okay. Bella, there isn't really necessarily an offer on switch. The thing that activates this was magic. The magic created the on switch to essentially draw the essence or blood from the dragon into the device because it requires blood of a dragon. The original workaround was very interesting because they used King Marek because their bloodlines apparently got dragon in it. So, but it's not a person, it is a dragon. So you're thinking the ability to like switch it off, you do not possess. That is something that would require magic. There are other ways of switching devices off. You could always channel in your, I don't know, is he like your stepdad now, Lucanus, in in one of the books where he was like, there's a magic device, I don't know how to switch off, so I'm going to stab it with a dagger.
That's probably what she would do. I'm not lying.
It worked in the book, okay, as he defended himself. So, you know, there is also the option to destroy the device, because at the end of the day, this is being repaired, and even if you detach the dragon from
she wants to destroy the magic.
Yeah. Right. So there's a couple things that I'll give you for that 15. The knowledge that you're not going to be able to switch it off. But also, you currently have an entity with you guys who is very uniquely designed to create destruction to structures. So maybe that is something that you can use.
Can I stab it and also have Finch hit it?
A unified effort? Yeah. You can be like, I know how I'm going to coordinate this. It's going to be like, Robin, I need to borrow Finch. Okay.
Just going to call out for Finch.
Yeah. Eventually, while you guys are kind of waiting for this, this is less so the sort of like static, dramatic energy and more the sort of like thrumming, ominous red energy from the device itself. It is this big, circular, and when I say big, I mean like it would fill a normal room. Golden snake eating its own tail, with other structures holding it up and emanating from it. And then there is these sort of like red, it's hard to tell if it's something physical or if it's something magical, drawing lines of red blood, you're assuming, from this high dragon that is currently chained above the device itself. So, okay. The body kind of gets dragged in, like arms underneath its elbows and just sort of like scoots in and is dropped somewhat near you, Ophelia, and be like, alright, good luck.
She's just gonna like toss it in the circle. Like she's like, I don't have time for this. Like
in the circle. Oh, okay.
Just so you do your job.
Yeah,
he was not told to
reach
put
over
it in.
And
just yank it. Yeah. So there is the body of a deceased Venatori guard. I don't know if you guys heard that card.
Yeah, I did. I was like, where did that come from?
That was the sound of Eleni just.
Like it is really 10 p.m. There's no need for that. Okay, so the body's in the circle. We're gonna start with the roll from Ophelia first to draw this out, because then people may be called to action. And we'll see if we're gonna do Are we gonna deal with demon? Are we gonna deal with device? Are we gonna deal with? Is there more problems coming? Let's find out. Ophelia, what are you doing? I would like a description first before you roll.
She is going to attempt to force this demon into that corpse and bind it to her will.
Okay.
I said attempt. I didn't say she would be successful.
Okay. Binding it to your will is perhaps going to be crossing a boundary for Ophelia. Is she okay crossing that?
I think right now she's just desperate to try and control the situation. This is not something that she has attempted with a demon before. I mean, Robert is obviously bound to her, but they have a relationship where she feels like she doesn't need to control him. She feels like she needs to control the situation. I don't think she's thinking about consequences. She's just like,
Yeah.
In the
Let's
moment.
just
Well, we'll
with the
deal
crowd.
with the removing it first. Binding it to your will be a separate issue that we can encounter if this works. So, just describe visually, like we're watching it happen. How are you removing a very powerful demon from a high dragon? What does it look like?
So it looks like she reaches out with both hands and they're like ethereal green energy comes out that looks like hands that's trying to grab onto like those things that come out of its back and just like rip it off of the dragon with this ethereal green. They're almost skeletal hands trying to just rip it out.
Rip the device out of the dragon?
Rip the demon off the dragon.
Okay. So we're going inside the dragon, essentially, with these hands to attach to
Hacker
this
voice.
demon.
I'm in.
You're gonna be,
Yeah.
You're gonna be fisting that dragon, is what I understand. Sorry, it's
Demon's got to come out somehow.
yeah.
Okay. This one is spirit roll.
All right, let's roll
Spirit
spirit.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Yeah. You're able to get a hold, and you get the impression this may have been quite difficult, if not near on impossible, had the mage who had done the original binding still been alive. Because he is not alive, his control over it has been removed, essentially. So, this has allowed you much easier access to get in there and get a hold. At first, what you guys see is a sort of spectral version of the dragon almost being removed from itself. Just like a layer. Move up and out of it at first. So it's quite intimidating to see it being that large, and certainly, especially if Ophelia's dealing with it, I don't feel like I'm quite equipped or, this is above my pay grade. With how large it is when it comes out, because this is a big high dragon, it's very intimidating at first. Eventually, once it has been detached, there is another deep roar from this dragon. She's currently being controlled in a way where she is not able to loose her breath weapon. But it has been detached. And then it shifts its form. There's like a flash of light. You can still feel that you are holding on to it. And it is big and it is horrific. And I'm going to have each of you describe to me what this demon looks like, because it is taking the form of something that you would be deeply afraid of. Now, if you're afraid of something abstract like losing all my family, like that's not what we're talking about, like something physical you would see in that moment that would give you terror to your core.
It's a giant fucking catfish.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
It is a giant catfish. Because, and I'm like, that bitch is gonna eat me again.
I think for Bella, it's trigger warning, very vague description of body horror. It's almost an amalgamation of mass of like elven bodies, and it's just writhing in pain. Some of them are the faces of people that she loves. There's a catfish face in there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
Just
it's
sticking
this,
out a shoulder.
Yeah, sticking out a shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like this writhing mass of bodies that of people that she's cared for, of, like failing her own like goals in this life of saving her people or helping her people, and just everything that she's done is for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think for Eleni, it's Aurelius Titus, Caesar's father.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even a little child Caesar, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's both.
incredible.
Trying to think what Ophelia would be afraid of. I think for her, she's used to dead and things like that, but I think that the blight itself is the most terrifying thing to her of all the things that she's read and experienced over the years. And I think she sees this dragon come out as like almost an archdemon, like it starts to rot and it's got all of this blight dripping off of it. And so that's gonna terrify her. She's like, I already have a problem and now we've got blight. All right, we're all dead.
Yeah. So you guys, that is what you see. It is very much taken that form. I need everybody to roll me a courage roll. It is in willpower if you do not have courage.
I do.
I do too. Yay.
I will use a reroll if it ends up bad. I'm saying this before.
Okay.
Ophelia rolls a 17.
Nice.
17, baby.
Together. Keeping
Twins.
it together.
Robin only rolled a 13.
19.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, not the catfish.
No, the fucking catfish, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrifying.
Does
Of
this-
all the things being described, clearly the scariest thing.
Catfish. Does
Yep.
Finch need to roll?
Technically the others are rolling, but I'm as they're NPCs, we can kind of
Okay.
forego that. Needless to say, everyone in the room is shooketh. Whether you succeed or not, you feel either, a bit shooketh or, oh my fucking god. Val, you are suitably terrified, and I trust you as a storyteller to just know the implications of that, and I'll let you kind of feed that into your roleplay. You are real extra shooketh. Okay.
Extra shooketh.
Extra shooketh. So, alright. As it emerges, and before we try to do anything else, because, it's a Dragon Age story, the doors, both ahead of you and from behind you, you hear a number of people entering the room. And it is not the guards of the tower, but Venatori people. This is, and a few of them are mages as well. They are going to come in aware of people trying to disrupt something that they are relying on being a success. Therefore, they have to take you out. You are a problem.
Fight
So-
me, bitch.
Our demon is out. There are people who are coming in to disrupt you, to fight you. Now we're going to go through and just kind of tell you what, we'll do a turn order. Let me throw it up for you guys. This is not like a combat where I'm going to have them in. They're just going to be reacting to you, but it lets you know who's going to kind of go in which order. We'll assume that NPCs that are attached to you can go at your turn, and you can tell me what you think they would be doing.
Make sure to click on your token.
This is actually a 12.
Please, roll 20. Just cooperate with me for one day.
Roll
Just
20.
one.
Please.
If any
Yeah.
day, it should be today.
Stop being a little bitch.
Roll 20 is also shooketh.
I can add you in if it's not working. Yeah, roll 20. You
Yes,
failed
please.
Roll. I will add you in.
I appreciate you.
Add. And you got 16.
0.54.
16.54.
Elaine is about to go full dragon.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. Alright. So, Ophelia, you currently have this demon out, and you're hoping that your training in how to get spirits into bodies can apply. Again, I'm gonna do if you know how to play violin, you could try to transferable skill do a cello. Are you instantly really good at it? No, but would you be better than everyone else trying it for the first time? Yes. Transferable skills, everybody. Elena, you are going to be able to act first.
Yeah. First things first, gonna look at Ophelia and just, do you have this? And we'll kind of motion towards the others of just like, I gotta go if you got this.
I will do my best.
This is very gross, and Torin, I'm so sorry. But I think Eleni is going to do two things for just real quick, if I can have them as free actions, Jim.
Yeah.
Going to break off a couple of pieces of lyrium off of her face and put them on the ground before she leaves. I'm also going to offer you Caesar's heart because it's got his blood and he was a powerful mage. And
the one that
she's just gonna grab it. She's like,
yeah,
I don't care.
you're like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna MacGyver it.
I think even the moment like you touch it, I think her hand kind of just floats like she really wanted that. I think you see a need in her eyes.
No, it was mine.
It was mine. First thing, she's just gonna turn around and look at these Venatori, whatever's closest to her. She doesn't give a shit how many there are. Yeah, and just start just slowly walking. As she's walking, the flames erupt from the sword. Mm-hmm. And I think there's even an unfortunate smile on her face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's just like, and like almost laughing and humming and music a little bit with it. And full force runs at them and is just going to hit as many as she can.
Hell yeah. Roll me to attack. Depending on how successful you are will determine how many you kill.
Okay, sorry. What do you want me to roll?
An attack.
Okay.
Just your normal weapon attack. Unless there's something else you're applying to this. Yeah.
I absolutely will use 21?
Baby!
21 do it?
You know what? We'll go with your dragon dice was 4. You kill 4 of them. Describe to us, what does this look like? You know, it's one of those like big, epic kill moves.
Yeah.
What does it look like when you have a kill animation?
the just kind of give me like rogues, mages. Where am I going?
There is 2 that are warriors, 1 rogue, 1 mage. There's a little assortment for you.
Awesome. So I think what she would do is when she starts kind of laughing and humming to herself as she's going, I think this is like a bit of a relief for her. And so she even kind of like goes low a little bit, like she was stalking Bella before in the temple and just, like running up. I think she would even just shoulder check one of the soldiers out of the way, go straight for the mage, just immediately just fire right in his face. And just, I think if anyone can hear her, she just says, take out the mage first, then go for the rogue. And like, it's the battle military lore in her head of just how to decimate a battlefield. And
it's
takes
how you
out the
deal
mage
with multiple
first.
Enemies. You take out your mage first, then your archers, then the rogues. There's a hierarchy that you deal with.
She absolutely just flame sword mage in the face and just how do you think she draws it back in like she did to Eleanor? I think she just kind of looks at the rogue, leaves the blade in the mage, just goes for the rogue with her hands and just rips him apart.
I love her. I'm in love.
And then Dragon Hand
Hand
will grab the sword back, pull the flames back in, and then as she goes for the soldiers, I think her left hand will grab their shields, whatever the defensive shit they've got, rip off the plate mail, whatever it is, and just start stabbing.
Amazing.
Yep, she's going full ape shit. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the shield off. Smack them in the face with their own
They don't
shield.
need it.
The sharp bits.
They don't need
yeah. Be like, oh, you think you're defended back there? Wow.
You're
Okay.
funny. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're
Beautiful.
funny.
Ophelia.
Hi.
Hi. What you doing?
What you doing?
So
You also
Ophelia-
have I'll give you Cillier to like control in a if you want to say what he would be doing as well. I'm okay with that.
she would look over to him and not ask but tell him, be like, help keep the circle bound. Keep the circle. Keep the circle.
All right.
Keep it anchored.
The one circle we want to keep.
Yeah, keep the circle anchored.
Yeah. He'll feel his energy, and he's very much more because he's not I'm walking around with a staff kind of mage. He always looked, English witches looked like a rogue for all intents and purposes. So his magic is a little different, but he is able to just channel his own energy, and it's quite a vibrant sort of green, his magic, and he will start fueling that circle.
And they were both green.
I know.
It's a slightly
Complementary
different green, but it's yeah.
His is vibrant and hers is more like the
Definitely,
spooky.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the necromancer green. There's an understood
There's a
color that is
specific, yeah.
necromancy. Yeah.
So
green and purple.
she's got her one hand out, still with the demon, trying to keep it together, and then in the other hand, she's now got this bleeding heart.
Yes.
So her magic in that hand is going to kind of go around the heart so that it almost looks like it's flame, but it's ethereal flames, and her eyes are going to have that same flame coming out of it, and her face is going to look corpse-like as she's trying to rip this demon down into that corpse. And she's whispering an incantation to the heart.
Ooh. Does anything sort of form around the heart with the magic?
So it's just her flame magic, like
flames.
kind of how like Birdie has his purple flames, but they're like the ethereal green because she's trying to bind to a corpse.
Okay. Rad. All right. This again is very much in that sort of spirit, but I would allow. Maybe this is more entropy because entropy is where the necromancy comes from, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, let's do that because this is Mornwatch stuff,
She's trying to use the heart as the binding element, the controlling element.
Okay. All right.
So it'll be the totem.
This is the totem. Go for it. Entropy.
Entropy magic. Let's
Necromancy
go.
the shit out of this.
Ooh, she got a 23. She is in the zone.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, this demon and the form that it has taken for you are able to control it. And actually, in controlling it and moving it down to this thing, you see its form starting to shift into more of a true form before it goes down. Everyone else is still seeing their biggest fear, but you're sort of like mastering the essence of what this thing is. And eventually you are going to lower it into the corpse of this person, still holding the heart. So this being this kind of token of the magic, is there anything you're going to do with or to the heart once you feel the spirit fully entering into this corpse?
I think that with her magic there, because heart is really squishy and more of a thing that would deteriorate, she's gonna like pour her magic in to crystallize it.
Nice. Dope. Yes, and it's going to crystallize. Almost look a little bit like red lyrium. It's a bit more opaque and it's less angry red. It has definitely got more of that sort of like dark blood red to it. But yeah, you can kind of crystallize it in your hand as you feel it, as far as you can tell for now, anchored into that body. And you will sort of see it start to move and that initial process of the body now being taken over with this spirit. So we've anchored it. I'll let it be the third roll. This is like a 3-stage process. We've nailed the first two, absolutely. Third one is going to be the binding it to your will. But it is anchored, everyone. You guys can see that this is happening. Bella and Shara.
And Sharon. I have ideas.
Okay.
So because I don't want to live this up to fate, because I have a really cool idea, I'm gonna use an auto success with 6
Hell
point
yeah,
sense.
let's go.
Okay.
So she's gonna turn to Finch, and she's going to point at the construct, like the machine, and just tell him to destroy it. You got this, baby. Are there more Venatori?
Yes.
Okay. She knows Finch is the most adept to, like, equipped to deal with this machinery. So she's like, I'm gonna go do what I do best, and it's stab people. So she is going to take out 2 of her blades and kind of do the little spinny grab by the handle. And she's going to go straight into the fray. And with 2 stun points, she's going to use her decoy combo stun. Yeah.
It doesn't look like this one though.
Yeah. Oh no, I wish. But and look, one of them does look all bloody, even though she hasn't stabbed anyone with it yet so far. Well, here in this scene. But she is going to use her 2 stun points to make, like, she's going to use her decoy, so she's going to go into shadow mode, and you're going to see her kind of go in, and as she goes in, she almost splits off into 2. It's very similar to this, like, second image of the dragon, but it is the second image of her that splits off, and it is made out of shadow, and it's almost mirroring her in a way. So she goes in, and she is going straight into the fray, stabbing some of the Venatori. And as she does so, she knows I have this move in my head where she, like, takes and stabs them by 2 daggers by the shoulder blades, twists them around, and then Shao comes in with his glaive and then just stabs them through the torso.
Romantic.
It's very romantic. And it's almost like she's hopping between shadows with her decoy. The decoy, like, distracting and others, so that they don't hit her specifically. But she is a bit more dexterous, a bit more dodgy than the full-on assault that Eleni is doing, and that Shao is kind of also doing. So she's doing
Incredible. Beautiful, beautiful. Robin. And Finch.
Well, Finch is busy.
Finch has been told what to do.
Yeah, Finch has been told what to do. Robin is the shooketh. So shooketh, in fact, I would say from Robin's perspective, it looks like that Ophelia has the catfish on a fishing line hooked into its mouth. But it looks like that mouth is so big that it's just going to eat Ophelia. Like, that's what it looks like. So, in Robin's shookethness, might fuck something up. Like, in that she was poisoned, ready to go. I think she wants to, like, shoot the catfish in the gills, like, or the perceived gills, to see, like, maybe she doesn't know if it's gonna help or hurt, but it looks like Ophelia's about to get eaten, so she can't. So her finger was on the trigger, so she's probably gonna shoot the demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
Okay. Oh, where's my character sheet? Hopefully it doesn't disrupt I'm sorry if this disrupts the ritual, but I am the shooketh.
No, you are shooketh.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We're here telling a story
gonna
together.
Shoot with that was the roll. So 16 with 3 stomp points.
Sure, yeah. So
Yeah.
it definitely hits. Okay. What does it look like when you hit it?
And I do have because of my bracer, I can attack demons and spirits as well. I don't, it's just...
Well, it's in a physical form
It
now,
is a
so it's
physical
gonna do
form,
proper
yeah.
damage now.
I'm shaking. Definitely shaking. Luckily, don't miss.
You hit it. You hit it.
Okay, this giant mass. and from it looks like I missed the gills and got it in the eye. I was aiming for the gills, sort of thing. And I don't know because it's just her shooting something. And I actually would like to know from my end, what does it look like? Like, what's happened? Kind of thing, yeah.
Sure. We will see if it adds a complication on, because it's something that Kay can wrap into the next part of their process. Top of the turn order, what I'm going to say is that something or someone in this room causes you an injury. What does it look like? What kind of hit do you take? We'll just go in turn order for this. So, Eleni, something injures you. What is it? What does it look like?
Honestly, I think it's whoever's left in this little band that I just jumped
Yeah.
on.
Sure.
So, depending on who it is, Eleni is absolutely taking in HP because I've already activated Blood Reaver. So
Yeah.
I think she's healing as she's doing this, but they are attacking her as well. So honestly, as gross as this excuse for the description, but there's just blood everywhere over here. Like,
Yeah.
she's just absolutely
It's a
when you get in a
mess.
fight in Dragon
They
Age,
maybe
That's
wait until you get
covered.
up on them, and then they get
Yeah.
a dagger like in under your ribs, sort
Yeah.
of thing,
I
to
think
like
they've gone
twist
for
it.
the elven side,
Yeah.
and not the just rock dragon side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're getting in under the armor a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take a bad hit. You are bleeding.
Yep.
Excellent. Ophelia, you take an injury. What is it that does it, and what does it look like?
Can I wrap in what happened with Robin to this?
Yes. Whatever you
Okay.
want. Yes, and.
So Ophelia sees the crossbow bolt go into the demon, and so that it doesn't break her concentration, she cries out no and then absorbs whatever damage the demon would have taken into herself so that she can hold the link. Otherwise, she's going to have to let go of it. So her eye is still intact, but it starts to bleed out the socket and down her face.
It's 12
She takes the
damage,
injury.
by the way. Yeah.
It's yeah. It's cool. Okay. That's gnarly. Solir gets injured. How does he get hit?
Oh man. Okay.
Remember there are Venatori here?
Right. So maybe one of the Venatori they've been shooting and they shoot him in the back.
Ooh, takes an arrow in the back. Thankfully not the knee, so he can still adventure. Yeah. He takes it and properly doubles over in pain. He's not the sort to wear armor. That's not really the done thing. So the way that it goes in at the back at his ribs is probably punctured along. It's not good. But he doesn't break his concentration on the magic despite the fact that he is in a lot of pain. Okay. Beautiful. Bella, you take an injury. Who does it? And what happens?
I think it is.
And we'll assume that Shadows is also. If you want to just tell
I'm
lover's
kind
story.
of I'm kind of like trying to merge them together. So I
Sure.
think we'll go first with Cheryl. I think
Mhm.
as Bella is doing her roguey thing, there is a mage that is poised to attack her, and Cheryl kind of takes the blow for her, kind of covers her.
Incredible.
So he gets this like really gnarly like bolt of arcane energy just hit him straight in the
Yeah.
chest.
It's like lightning as well, so it crackles. It's probably gonna leave one of those real nasty lightning scars.
Oh no, a scar.
Mhm.
And I think with that, she has already been on edge about Cheryl getting hurt and her friends getting hurt. So I think her reaction is just going absolute feral at this
Mhm.
stage. And I think that it is she almost in the same manner Eleni did. I should not be muted in the captions, but it's not finding my mic. I'll try to fix it in a bit.
Yeah.
But it is almost in the same way that Eleni like jumped onto this rogue or whatever. She's jumping onto this mage, and I feel like that gives open to like a closed hand, like almost like grasping shock type of
Point blank lightning.
point blank lightning. Yeah, that she
Where does
takes.
it get you?
I think it gets her straight in the abdomen,
Okay.
like right under the rib cage.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would like to think she takes him out as that's happened, but she's still got that, point blank shot of arcane energy.
Yeah,
into
as you
her.
take that hurt, I imagine on your next go, yeah, you'll be wanting to give some reparations for that. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Robin, you're gonna take some damage. So is Finch. Something is gonna be able to cause damage to Finch. What happens?
I think with Robin, she's so focused on the front of everything that, like, at this catfish demon, that, and then, of course, like, seeing that, oh, shit, Ophelia, I'm sorry, that she just takes, like, a straight-up kick from one of the Venatori between her shoulder blades from behind and is knocked prone, and her crossbow is actually, like, knocked from her hands.
Incredible. And Finch, I will say, it could be something, but what is more likely to hurt him is that if they're trying to destroy this device, it is maybe the device that hurts Finch.
Yeah, I think that is, a little bit of whatever that arcane energy.
Just red clacking out. The crystals that's normally like in their body start to glow a weird red, and you actually hear a cry of agony from your stone child.
Oh no!
It hurts. Yeah, that pain, that type of pain, is going right to the core, and is doing a kind of
I can probably
the sort of
even
pain
feel the wand that I have for them, like, warm up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the type of damage that they've never had to experience before.
What?
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, right. It is now your actions. Time for some retribution, everybody. What are we doing? Again, can be taken out Venatori, can be taken out the device. We now have the demon out. This dragon is currently still chained up also, and is crying out in pain at what's going on, because the damage to the device is just sort of like disrupting that connecting that is going on between the two.
For Eleni, she's clearing the board. Just trying to, just clearing it out. Like, we don't need
Rage
this.
mode for a Reaver is like, I'm gonna keep going until there's nothing moving.
Yep. And you know what? That device is probably next, not gonna lie. So I will roll an attack, and you can tell me just how many are we going for? Who's left with where I'm at? Yeah.
Yeah. We need to find the spawn point in
20.
Another 4. 8 people.
Okay.
Love that.
So same strat. If any mages are left, any rogues especially, they're toast. And I think even honestly, Eleni is happy to give in to the rage. And I think the red lyrium is starting to creep a little more. Every single hit she is able to deliver, and the Blood Reaver taking in the healing at this point, I think it's just feeding Delirium to build hot more and more. So I'm going to just assume in my little mindscape by this here that it's probably just soldiers left.
Yeah.
And there are just metal pieces flying. Like, the dragon hand is like, you don't need this.
Wilhelm screaming.
Yeah, just, like, just all the armor. She's just ripping off piece by piece, and just has the flame sword just going directly into skin. And it probably just smells unfortunate in here right now. Anyway, so yeah, just one guy just straight in the chest, the other one, they're losing limbs. It's very unfortunate over here. Don't look over here. Just a sensor bar.
Incredible. Yeah.
It's all just blurred out.
Phobia mode, and it's like, you don't need to see this.
Yeah. Let me save your nightmares here. How many would you say, GM, are left of this little group of Venatori?
You've taken out a good batch. I would say that over where Bella and Shadow are, there's maybe like 3 more.
Okay.
Yeah, including a mage that just fried the 2 of them. That's on like the other side of this.
Bella's
chamber.
on it like fucking.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because if it looks like if she can even see out of the fucking blood
Red
red eye
haze.
vision
Yeah.
she's
Well.
probably going through right now. Once she clears, because she just took out 8 of them,
Yes.
and she's like bleeding as a pocket.
Yeah.
If it looks like Bella and Sharo have their kind of like little group, because I'm assuming it's kind of like battalions.
Yeah.
I think she's
I
going
thought you
to
said
look.
Italians, and I was so
Also Italians. Fuck those.
Well,
no,
they are
battalions.
Tibetan Imperium, which is
Takes inspiration
there's some
from
Roman inspiration. Yeah.
but no, battalions. Kind of like small. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think if Finch made a noise and knows that he's going after the machine, I think her eyes just kind of, like the just narrow focus of just
new
like,
target has been acquired.
and I think she's gonna go after the device next, as long as there's no other venatory threat.
Yeah.
Because that's the immediate problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Real
Ophelia. Oh yeah.
Not to interrupt. I am trying to get into the captains again.
Okay, I got
Sorry,
it.
go ahead.
It's okay. Sorry. Production. Ophelia. You've taken an injury. Saleer's taken an injury. Still seems to be holding down the magic of the circle. You've got this body now starting to shift and manifest, and you can see as its eyes open that glow of the fact that there is a spirit within this body. It is likely going to want to attack, given part of its nature. What are you going to do? What might Saleer do?
Well, her goal is still to try and control it to do that last piece. If all else fails that, she would tell Saleer to run.
Okay. All right.
To abandon the circle and go.
Okay. Is there anything you're willing to sacrifice in order to take control of this demon?
How what?
Maybe an eye.
Usually when a mage is coming into this kind of territory, there's something that you do. Sometimes it is just a case of feeding it with blood. But there are other ways. I'm open to any sort of creative thing that you want to.
It's like, how much of Full Metal Alchemist do we want to go here?
Original or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood, always Brotherhood. So I think the hand that's holding the crystallized heart, I think she'll let that start to decay and go black up to her elbow.
Okay. So you're sort of feeding this process with necromancy, specifically.
Yes.
And decaying yourself.
Yep.
Beautiful. It is an entropy roll for this. That is very much entropy.
All right, entropy, here we go. She got a 17 with 4 stunts.
I'd say that's enough, yeah. I am going to say remove 10 of your HP permanently.
Doing that now.
You feel it being bound to your will. This is not necessarily something that you've experienced before. To a lesser extent, calling a wisp and then having something like Bertie, it requires a little bit of binding its will to you in order to have it be a little servant for you. This is something else entirely. Binding something to your will is different to that. And you can feel it trying to fight back against it. And what I will say as your 4-point stunt to kind of guarantee that this works, given that this is a very powerful spirit, is that you can feel, you cannot see or sense Bertie here right now. The floating skull is not here right now. You feel him on the other side of the fade right now, locking in on that side of the fade with this spirit to essentially lend you the assist.
Or you're about to throw hands.
Yeah. On this side, he's a cute little floating skull. Who knows what he looks like in the actual fate? But you can feel him essentially help you in a sense. It's like the wrapping of chains around this thing in a spirit sense. And you feel that kind of lock into place. So for good or for ill, this spirit is currently bound to your will. Gnarly. Beautiful. Bella.
Hi.
Hi.
I think she is, in pain, getting a shock of electricity near the heart. But she is determined. And she's on top of this mage, and she is just.
I'd like to think on top because like it was still standing. You've essentially spider monkeyed at the front of this thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what?
basically. So, I think she, God, she's gonna honestly going feral. She's just going to try and stick, and it's like that the Draconis fang that she got, Fang of Draconis. So it's still bleeding, and she's gonna just stab it into the side of its neck. A try and true method, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see
with
if
enough force,
yeah.
it'll go all the way through.
Yeah. Let's see if I do have enough force. It does. Oh yeah, Draconis Fang is. Yeah. 19.
That is enough to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You get a dagger through this
Yeah.
person's neck and silence them for good, and you sort of like feel your feet having to like position on the ground as they land.
Yeah, and because it is a Fang of Draconis, she does heal from this. I'm not going into number crunchy, but it's that blood kind of traveling up the blade into her hand.
It's like your first time experiencing something that a lot of mages get to experience with spells like Train Life. You feel it sort of like heal you.
Sexy.
Sure. What's Sharo doing?
Sharo, I feel like he is getting up, and also like Bella's going feral on this mage. She's stabbing it, and he is like, you know what? I'm gonna leave her do that. I'm gonna make sure she can do that, and he's going to go for a warrior that's trying to like stop her with his glaive. Sharo,
Sure.
what do you do? Oh, 21.
Well, as ever, the stun points have him. That's 4. 4 people. Yeah, he's cleaning up shop over there with a glaive. Glaive is a cool weapon to kill shit.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Okay. Yeah, you know, the couple that fight together
stay together. Fight other people. We should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Beautiful. And Robin, your Shooketh is kind of after what happened. That's Shooketh state kind of eases slightly when you become aware that it was your perception of this demon, but the demon is now very much locked into a body now. So you're yourself again.
Cool.
What would you like to do, and what is Finch doing?
Being that I'm face down and prone on the ground after getting kicked, and my bow is out of reach, I'm gonna essentially roll over on my back, and I don't know if this is what kind of Venatori knocked me over, but all I am going to say is that I will take my dagger and stab it in the crotch.
We're going for a goat shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah.
Just for a crotch stab.
Yeah. Roll for me. Cool. Maybe you'll get more than one.
Maybe. An 11.
Okay. I'd say it's enough to like stab the crotch. It has not necessarily killed this person, but
They
There
wish
may
they
be
would have.
right now currently
I
wishing.
didn't get the artery.
No, it just caused a lot of pain.
I got the cod piece.
Yeah. There's another Wilhelm scream. Okay, beautiful. What about Finch?
Finch, who just got electrocuted or magicuted and is feeling that like red. So just kind of help me out here in my imagination. Like, what is his position right now into like this device? Like, what is like he physically doing?
Let me.
Oh, it's a jammy.
I had put. Hi, Jammy. I will show you what it looks like to help with the mental mind palace, and then I will describe with words. I have put it in before, but that was probably a while ago, and I wouldn't want to scroll up to find it. So that's kind of what we're working with. We have a device that is rigged up to the roof, and there's things connecting it below. There is a large golden snake shape consuming its own tail with connectors. Yep.
I didn't need the description of the device. I needed what is Finch doing.
So Finch is currently, I imagine it is the snake part, given the sort of height that Finch is at, and had taken a hold of it and was trying to essentially break it from some of its connecting points. And it caused a lot of pain in Finch when this magic flared.
Gotcha.
There is points that are connecting up rather than the image there where we've got the king being strapped in the middle of it. The dragon is up above it. And so there's connecting points that are quite high up there as well.
So the dragon is connected to these connecting points, but the demon's no longer in the dragon, right?
Yes, this is just the dragon. She is screaming out in anger, pain, fear. It's hard to tell. But there's a lot going on below her, and she's just had a demon ripped out of her. So
I think that like I think Finch is going to try to calm down the dragon.
Okay.
It's going to by giving it calming, beautiful words. We are here to help you, dragon.
Okay.
Let me help you get out.
Okay. Okay. I feel like that's definitely a persuasion role. Unless it's maybe leadership, but you know.
I think I am going to use one of my my stunts for Finch's sake, because I just love the idea of this big stone creature as it's just got magicuted, and just like calmed down, and now it's seeing all the pain in this dragon, and suddenly the empathy of pain is now upon Finch and understands, and he's just like, hey, it's okay, I'm hurting too, we're gonna free you, please calm down, it'll make tearing these things off of you easier.
Sure. And I'll say that because the magic is like connecting into Finch, so there's like a moment where that's almost allowing this communication between the two, because they're both currently connected to the magic of this device. Sure. Beautiful. Okay. Right.
So hopefully this dragon is now in love with Finch.
It's very curious about what it is seeing. Yes. We have no more competence, and the demon is currently contained in this body. Now, what I would like to know is what our intentions are now to kind of finish the job here. What are we doing, everybody?
The dragon had to be brought in somehow. So is there something that, like, in my head, I don't know why I've decided, it's like the roof opens up.
Yeah. That is what it's.
Hey!
Hey!
So I think Bella, after everything with the dragon being what is left, she's trying to find this lever, this on-off switch, or open-close switch, that would open the roof to just give the dragon space to leave.
Yes, absolutely you can. I'm gonna let you roll twice with a searching, because Shara can help you.
Yeah.
Find a way of opening this roof.
Yeah. Okay. Please. My
30 with a
highest
6.
is 13 with 6-point stunts.
Yeah, what I will say is that
Symmetries and stunts.
you can see something that you believe is the mechanism for this, but it is quite far away, so you don't have access to it right now. It's going to require a bit of
over there.
over there. Excellent. Anyone else? What are we doing? We have a dragon. We have a demon and a corpse. We have a device that is still very much on.
Eleni being from here, because she's not a mage, but you know, she has escorted Caesar and probably Aurelius too here many times. There's a very teeny tiny little fear. If I touch this device, is it bad? With this new found red concoction in my skin.
Yes.
So she's one of two options. Either one, take the sword, it's fire, heat the metal, see if you can break it at different points of this machine to get this dragon free. Number two, do I touch it and overcharge it?
Well, what I will give you is that the chains that are currently holding the dragon, there is obviously a connecting point that appears to be magical from the dragon to this device. The dragon is in fact chained, so if you were to go for the chains as opposed to the device, that would essentially liberate the dragon. Someone's going to have to connect the dragon from the device. You could leave that to one of the two mages.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm not gonna lie, this part of the lady is like, touch it? No, don't touch it. So yeah, she's either going to anyway, okay, I'm sorry. So I think what she's gonna do is try to use the sword to heat it a little bit and then use her lyrium arm to rip it if she can.
We're gonna go after the chain. Absolutely. I will allow you to use whatever skill you feel is applicable for that.
Sure. Let's find out.
Do you have might?
No. I have intimidation. Will that work? No.
No.
Because honestly, she's built just to scare people.
If you're gonna go in with a like looking at your skills there, if you go in with one of your weapons to go for like heat the metal and then take something to essentially like clang it shut, I'd allow you to roll with that heavy blade specialty.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think because it resists magic effects, so we'll do heavy blades.
Yeah.
18.
Woo! Yeah. So you're able to start working on the chains. All of you are gonna have that moment of like, oh shit, as the chain will kind of loose, and you can see that one of the dragon's back legs moves and shifts, and then like stomps down as best as she can to try and get some footing, scrapes at some of the stone. She is getting restless and agitated, knowing that this is happening. She's currently like, you know what? I believe that for her, small stone man, like, you know.
Small stone man.
He's small to her. Okay. Anyone else? What we doing? What we doing, everyone?
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you go.
I am also checking into my flight. Go ahead.
Okay.
Does Ophelia have control of a greater fear demon and a corpse?
Yes, we established that.
Cool.
We succeeded.
So, she's gonna test out how good the control is, because she now has like her unfortunately dominant arm is now like desiccated and can't let go of the token because her corpse fingers are now wrapped around it. She is going to pour her magic into the token and tell this corpse demon, and she's going to allow it a little bit of freedom to change into that abomination shape that it can change into, and tell it to destroy the device. Suicide mission, go!
We're letting it turn into... Yeah, okay, yep. Sure. So you're rolling... Still entropy, I guess.
Okay. I will roll entropy. Command, go, and we get a 23 with 4 stunts.
Beautiful. Ophelia's been hitting it strong today.
Yeah.
Her element.
this demon will and because it was the device it was told to destroy, is not necessarily focused on dragon or chains, and is going into this big red orb, which is kind of like a big fuel of its power, and sort of like goes in and like partially morphs in because it's in abomination form, but it is also still tangible and physical, and just starts to like smash at this device. It is it becomes a little unstable in this area. You feel it immediately, Ophelia, as it starts to break at the device. There's like this thrum, and if you imagine this sort of like danger zone marking on the floor that lets you know that you probably shouldn't be standing in it, that starts to spread from that circle and slowly starts to grow in this room. It's going to keep doing it. It seems that it is doing some damage to this creature, so the device is getting broken. Yes, it means that some of those little red tendrils that are up into the dragon are starting to melt away now. The device is broken and is dangerous and unstable, so we're all aware. And the demon is essentially, this physical form is going to eventually perish. Okay. Robin.
I still got a Venatori looming over me that I just kicked in the dick, or stabbed in the dick. So, but everything else kind of seems to be like we're winning, right?
We're winning. Device broken. The room is dangerous. You may not want to be in here for much longer. The dragon is... What I will say is you could deal with this Venatori. Bella pointed out a mechanism that'll open up the roof to allow the dragon to escape.
Okay.
That you might need to climb to. You might need to use your climb skill. And the dragon's chains are being broken by Eleni. So yeah, it feels like you're on that sort of tipping point.
Where as far as the dragon goes, like
yeah.
Where is it like in
relation to
the dragon? Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's the dragon in relation to the dragon? The dragon is above the device. So there's the device, there's the dragon, there's the roof.
Right, the mechanism to open the roof.
Sorry. The mechanism is on the wall. So you're going to have to climb up a little bit. And you can see that there is a big sort of like handle that you would need to start cranking, basically. And that would slowly open up the roof.
Alright, to distract this Venatori that's just sort of looming over me, but not in a great position, because, you know, groin shots are never fun.
Or like bent over in pain over you.
I'm going to, from my bag, pull out a bottle of lotion, squirt it in their face, as a, be like, and like in their eyes, it stings, and
it hurts, but it smells great.
I'm so moisturized.
And then like slide between their legs, jet towards that device, and pull the lever.
Pull the lever. Crank that. All on the floor. Crank that.
What?
Give me some more. I will allow you to either roll for the climbing side of these things or roll for the cranking side of things. Either way, use the skill that you want.
I will roll climbing, and I will once again use one of my banked auto successes on this one. Yep.
Yeah. Excellent. So yeah, you start to like climb up, much more nimble than a little dwarf should be. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm a nimble as fuck dwarf.
Like, you are. Then you start to really crank it, and you guys can hear the sort of like creaking of that metal at first. And the mechanism slowly opening it up, looking like jagged teeth to the sky.
Nice.
The night air is above you.
Yeah, and I think with Finch, seeing that this thing is opening, is gonna give on those things that are connecting to the dragon, like one big strong yoink to pull them off of her. Like they just put their feet even like on the device, like one foot on the device and one grounded, and just like
Excellent.
Like Captain America is this
If
thing.
you roll
yeah.
I mean, it sounds like might, but if you think there's something else that makes more sense, feel free
I
to
think
do
this
that.
is 100% a might roll on.
Yeah, although it does have
on
might. Stone Fist sounds appropriate for what I'm going to describe here because there's a collar around her neck, so he can reach up and essentially break it apart.
sounds.
So you can roll
sounds
that
good.
Stone Fist
Just roll
for
the Stone
Finch.
Fist. Okay.
My
Oh, yeah.
OTP is,
Come on,
Finch
baby,
and
Stone
Finch the Dragon. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Donkey and
the
Donkey and Dragon.
yeah.
21.
That's really the first thing I thought.
With 6 set
21 with
points.
6 white studs. I'm gonna say that not only does he kind of get the collar off the dragon, but in doing so, it's connected to some of the chains and looks side to side and just rips those out of the wall as well while he's at it. It's just like, wow.
The dragon has hard eyes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so the dragon freed with a combination of Eleni smashing the heck out of them, Stonechild, or Finch, is breaking chains and collar off. We've got a demon that is essentially sacrificing it. It does mean that this demon is going to kind of like disappear off, perhaps back into the fade. Who knows? It's going to be one of those moments where you see it like drifting off into the night air. It's one of the things that I'm sure that'll become someone's problem. It's not our problem right now. Will disappear off as this sort of like energy just envelops it and burns away the physical form. You guys are aware this room is very precarious. It is about to blow. Y'all are going to be on the run. This should come under Constitution stamina, everybody, to run the fuck away. Elena,
Alright.
you know where the nearest, you answer there will know where the nearest Alluvian is to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, stamina
What
rolls.
roll was it, sorry?
I actually have stamina.
Constitution
Yay!
I also have stamina.
Constitution stamina.
Let's
go.
Oh, I have that.
Stamina.
Ophelia
Funny.
rolled a 12. She is not feeling well, guys.
Finch.
Can I grab Ophelia?
Well, I was
Yeah,
also
and
even gonna say Finch is also there too, so Finch could also grab you.
We can
'cause
assume
Finch
that you
rolled
get
a
out, you're just going to be
23.
hurt in the way. You're going to be hurt in the process, as this energy is going to catch up to you, especially because being a mage, you're feeling it more than most as it's sort of like affecting you spiritually. So everyone, we're able to GTFO.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to drag Ophelia out of there. She's not looking well. In fact, that sort of skull effect is still very much in effect around your face, and even your hands now look slightly spectral. If you've ever seen the movie Coco, where like his hand starts to disappear and you just see the bones underneath, you can just kind of see the bones of her hands. It's pretty gnarly. So you can drag her out, and everyone has to like scarp her, and we cut to that one scene where it's like you guys running around a corner of a corridor and like, we have to get to the Alluvian. And then slowly, one after the other, we get the effect, and then I'm going to assume Eleni is sort of bringing up the rear of that, looking over your shoulder, and then going through last.
I think,
Okay.
honestly, I think she's even staring kind of like at the crystal heart in Ophelia's hand. And I think there's a very flash of, I could take that. And I don't have to step through this Alluvian. And then kind of just like looks back and like, no, it's exploding.
It's exploding.
It's explosion. I will die. I will die. Never mind. But yeah, there's a very much a very last little bit of, this is my home.
Yeah.
And then,
There's a hand that comes through the Olivia and pulls her back.
So we get the poetic looking over the shoulder with the last step through. The magic of the Alluvian fades, and we're gonna go to break, everybody.
All right, everyone.
See you in 10.
Hydrate or die straight, and go to the go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. Yeah. Listen, I would also like to point out, if what you hydrate with is Diet A&W, that counts. Okay, like just go drink something non-alcoholic, and we will be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. So stretch your legs, do some good stuff. See you soon. So are you. Hi everyone, we're back. We're here, we're playing some Dragon Age. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Let's go. All right. So last we left off, things had gotten incredibly dramatic. We'd managed to remove a demon from a high dragon, bind it in the body of a corpse, and then bind it to Ophelia's will. Many Venatori agents were killed. The device has been smashed. Things seem successful. We have sustained injury. Some of us worse than others, but all of us definitely feeling rough. As you step through that alluvion, you come out onto some stone ground beneath your feet. A couple of you have been here before. I don't think everyone has been here before. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. This could just be my memory, but you're in the crossroads.
Oh, I feel not great.
Yeah. So elves feel okay. It is a interesting, kind of fascinating place, where a couple things don't seem to stick to the laws of physics. Our non-elf folks are not feeling good, particularly our dwarf. It feels kind of wrong, a little bit off. It's one thing that they didn't sustain into Veilguard, but I think it's just the nature of how you get in and out of it with everything that's going on in Veilguard that shifts. But typically, it's only elves that feel okay here. A couple, two to be exact, quite literally a couple, know their way around here. Maybe one more than the other, but you're aware that is where you have stepped out onto. It's going to be a case of just trying to figure out the closest way to get to Navarra's, where they were on a promise to be delivered to.
I kind of reach out to Finch for support. Like, because I don't know like how Finch actually does in the Fade. Like, I imagine it's just
I think it'd be okay.
Yeah.
They'll pick you up and just sort of instinctively put you on their shoulders.
Thanks. That I don't like this place. It's like being. It's like seeing the sky for the first time, but worse.
Finch processes what their answer could be and comes up with not a lot. I am sorry that you are not feeling well.
Oh, thanks, kiddo. You didn't have to feel sorry for me.
Why?
I'm not asking for... You know what? I can't right now. I thank you. That you are very, that was very, your sympathy is very comforting and sweet, but not required, but it's still appreciated.
Okay.
Lainey, I think, is looking for the agents. Because I'm assuming that the group that we sent before is probably either hanging out here or there's a few agents here waiting.
A number of them had moved to help the liberated peoples get somewhere safe. If you look around for a little bit, eventually you'll be able to, especially with Celia there to help you. You can kind of see them just on ahead, perhaps just having finished what they were doing. They were going to be coming back to see if there was any more help needed or anybody else that needed liberating. But you can see them. They see that you guys are there, and then like do the hey
Yeah, so it's like
yeah.
I actually was curious about that, and I know this isn't addressed anywhere, but between us, lore people.
Yes.
Do you think the song is louder here? Like, do you think the lyrium song is louder?
I'm going to say
I could see it both ways.
yeah, because it is tied to technically lyrium is tied to the Titan stuff, which is more
Yeah.
based on the actual physical rather than in the Fade. The Fade was very much again, won't give away too much lore for anyone who doesn't.
Well, and that's why I'm wondering, because this is red lyrium, not
Yes.
regular lyrium.
So it's blighted, but I guess we're not yet in a state where this area has been blighted. So.
Right. All right, I got you.
Yeah. If anything,
is,
you know what? I'm gonna say there is a moment where you feel a little relief. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But a little.
Just the edge off a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, the heat kind of dies down a little bit at least.
Yeah. And I think Eleni, she's not going to try to will it away necessarily, like the physical changes. But I think she looks very intentionally at them. Maybe takes a breath a little bit. And whoa. That's right. According to my dog,
His fade dogs.
God, they're everywhere.
The cats and the dogs.
I think she kind of just looks at them very intentionally and just it is done. We can use the other mirrors in House Titus if we need, but the ones there you should not probably go back.
Okay.
Then she.
Do you need something? You're all looking rough, but sorry.
I was just because she's got like red labor, and then she's also bleeding from the like elven side now. Just
yeah, you're not looking great. You're not looking great. Okay.
Fine for now. And she will.
If the demeanor did not make it obvious, this is a sham.
Yeah. Oh God, not you. I'll let you look for her.
Where's Rana?
More serious. Where's Rana?
I need a responsible adult.
Because she was going to give them the keys to the Illuvians, and then she's like, "Now you."
They're often near to each other, so yeah, you can kind of go. I'd be like, "It's alright."
I can find her.
Go.
Not you. All right, like you can handle like the verbal thing, not the physical stuff. Okay. And she has Cesar's and hers. Well, she gave hers to Ander, actually, I believe. So, Cesar's, and will very gently give them the mirror token that opens up this, and just he will want that. It gives access to the crossroads, not just one mirror.
Okay. Okay.
We'll need it.
Rana just like nods in a understood. You've given me an order. I will give it to him. Just very pragmatic.
And actually, I'm gonna look for Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah, is he here? Oh, maybe not. I'm really scary looking. That just clicked. That's fine.
Not here. No.
Don't. That boy better still
where
be
they
alive.
are.
The Mickey better be okay.
Hey, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, are you still alive?
Oh, Mickey, be alive, please. Try Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey or Ander, anyone from the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not here. We've moved them on somewhere that's safe. Do you guys need to go there? Eyes your group who contain people who are not elves or agents.
No.
Okay.
Find me the closest mirror to Nafar. I'll deliver them there.
Okay. I can bring those people to you if you want.
Just Ander and Mickey if you have it.
Sure. We can do that. We can point you in the right direction.
That'll work.
Yeah. We can escort you all. We'll escort you all. Not that you need us. You've got...
Sounds great.
Bella was doing head count of her group,
Mm-hmm.
making sure everyone was okay. And I think her first reaction would be to look over Ophelia, and she doesn't know how useful it would be, but she would offer her one of the potent healing potions.
The potion would help her heal any open wounds she has,
Yeah.
but the desiccated arm,
Yeah.
nothing happens. It's still
Mm-hmm.
basically a corpse arm.
Yeah.
Sick.
Salira's gonna eye it suspiciously.
And she'll have to like pour some of her magic in there to make her fingers do that like thing that,
Yeah.
you know, animated corpses do so that they can remove the crystallized
Yeah.
heart from her hand.
I was gonna say, I feel like, do you still have that heart?
Oh yeah, she couldn't move. She like rigor mortis is set in, so she's like
Oh no.
corpse claw around it. So she's gonna use some of her magic to make her fingers like do the cracky open thing. So that she
I
can let
only
it go.
mean if Eleni sees it.
Well,
Is
right now
my
Bella's over
question,
her. You
Tor.
can't see it.
Okay.
She's gonna,
It's not
she's
made
gonna,
of red lyrium, to be clear.
No,
It is
no.
just
It's just
No.
crystallized heart.
crystal.
But more
Yeah.
of just, she is red lyrium, and that was
Yeah.
something she really wanted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want it. But she
So.
will try and help Ophelia however she can with that to at least stop the physical wounds. And just basically check in with every party member. And I think once she realized, Robin's fine if not a little nauseous. Ophelia.
She just gives you a thumbs up, like
Yeah.
a Finch-sized thumbs up.
Yeah, Finch is okay.
Yep.
Ophelia is fine overall, except the desiccated arm. Eleni, you can
Final
handle
girl.
yourself.
You got this.
You got this.
Pat.
Sleeper's
Not
got a
even
bolt
pat.
in
She
his
wouldn't
back.
touch it. She's like, you got this.
Motions of pat pat, you got this. Yeah.
But she would end with Sharo, and I don't think she says anything to him. I think she just hugs him.
He'll hug her back.
Ophelia is concerned about the bolt sticking out of her boyfriend's back.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
little
not being removed. He's not looking good. He is as subtly as he can, like coughing up blood, but is just happy to be here, happy to be alive. He is gonna go and just check in with Ashan, exchange some stories, and then you hear Ashan going, "Holy fuck!" Hold still, and tries to do the when you break like the mage after the hour to like alleviate the weight and be like, man.
I'll be honest, Eleni's probably gonna do that. Just like if he comes up to them, just just grabs it like I think on both sides and just take a deep breath and hold it. And just without empathy, just break it off and rip and pull it out.
Yeah, there'd be a yelp from him,
and then
that
we'll
hurt.
shove a health potion to his chest.
Okay.
Take that.
Yeah. He
but
just
yeah.
because he's gonna like hold your gaze for a moment, like he's
Hold my
trying
gaze.
to assess. I would like to hold you. So many gaze. Like he's assessing you. What the fuck is this?
Do you remember Magister Denarius?
Mm-hmm.
Cesar tried to do better.
I feel like his definition of the word better is maybe a little skewed.
So did he in the end. And I think there's a bit of a murderous look in her eye.
Good.
Yeah, at least it was good for something then. Fortunately, mine just can't be stopped.
Right. And he's gonna frown and just like put a hand on your shoulder and give like the elven side.
The elven side. Yeah.
With a little squeeze of Is it sympathy? Is it, understanding? And just say, Fenril Magan Galano. I think you might need it.
It'll be fine. We're almost done.
Does he know?
A little.
Okay.
If he can use it, he can use
What are
it.
you yelling about? Sorry.
Okay. Well. And we'll look to the others. Right, everyone, let's get you guys to Navarra, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
It was part of our agreement.
Yeah. He'll give a little nod of the head to the others. You guys go and deal with what you got to deal with. I can get them.
She gave the notes over already, like
Yes.
all of Cesar's notes and everything, and then she gave over the mirror. I think she'll give them just, especially Salir, a real quick recap of the machine and how it was actually used with the dragon, because she would have already given them information about the machine in general, but
Yeah.
not when it's been activated. So any differences, and then we'll head off to get them through the mirror to Navarre.
Okay. Yeah. He will start to walk you down the path, and his shift. It's like he's code switched, partially to hide his concerns, and also his pain. It's like, if you'll just follow me, I will be your friendly guide.
I think a lady will even grab like hit his arm a little bit at the top of it, to try to kind of just be a bit of a crutch. Yeah.
Thank you. Are you my co-guide? You can be my co-guide.
Throws him. No, I'm kidding.
Throws him off the edge.
Oh no, the mirror activated. No.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys will get led through the space, which feels, in some ways, it looks like a natural landscape. In others, absolutely doesn't. Occasionally, something will just be floating above your heads that really shouldn't be floating. Two of you are understandably feeling a little off. Eventually, so especially after taking the healing potion and having the bolt kind of dealt with, will kind of like shoulder bump you, just kind of look at you.
Yeah. Fade cat.
A fade cat.
He's so
I feel that. Oh,
a little back
mother.
Oh,
mother. Why?
Mother.
But yeah, if he shoulder checked her, but I think she just kind of under her breath is like, it'll be okay.
Sure. I'm gonna go and play the charming guide. Just make sure you keep up, yeah? And he'll wink at you.
Definitely push him at that point.
Yeah. Well, I am an injured man.
I gave you a potion. Shut up.
Yeah, okay. We'll go over to Ophelia and just kind of point at your hand. Is that necromancy stuff?
Yes.
Do you always do that?
That is the only magic that I know. I am one of the Mornwatch.
Not what I meant. Do you often have to do things like that?
Oh, no. Normally we have a full, circle to do what I just did.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you had to be in that situation.
I did what I had to make sure that we all got out.
Yeah. That's,
I'll live with it.
I mean, it looks kind of cool.
She'll
It's
actually
giving I'm a
smirk.
necromancer vibes, you know? Like, it really drives home the message to anyone who is not clear.
Right now it fucking hurts. So,
Oh.
the sooner we can get to the Grand Necropolis, the better, and they can put it under control.
Okay. Well, if there's anything I can do in the meantime, let me know.
I'm just glad that we all made it out. And
Yeah.
that you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine. That potion seems to have dealt with some of the... I think I punctured a lung, so...
Oh, I know that feeling. She's gonna put like her good hand on her stomach where she had taken the ice bolt to her guts and just...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we all need some rest. She's still got blood all over her face.
Let's be real here. Like, between defeating What's-Her-Face in that temple to now, it's still been the same day.
Yeah. It's been 24 hours.
Yep.
Like, it's been the same day. It's been...
We need to sleep for like 2 days straight.
Yeah.
A week, minimum.
He'll kind of... He'll nod at that and be like, yeah, I mean, that's certainly what normal people do. Our line of work is... Well, we're often thrown into ridiculously dangerous situations, but... It's... You adapt to it.
I have never known anything like this before, so...
No. So how's your adventure been then, being out in the big wide world?
Certainly more than I bargained for, but at least I'm alive, and our mission will hopefully be complete soon. And I was able to meet you. Hopefully that will continue even after I'm locked back in the necropolis.
Yeah, I'm sure I can pop by. I kind of have to travel a lot.
I know. And I will have to go back to my duties.
Yeah. But you know, hey, if the world ever just became a pleasant place for everyone to live in, I wouldn't have to do this job anymore.
Oh. Will that ever happen?
Probably not.
Well.
But, hey, we can get you back and you can go back to your quieter life.
Maybe they will let me go.
Yeah. You could be a field researcher.
I could. There is very few of us out in the field. Perhaps it is best that I continue my work away from the necropolis.
Maybe. I mean, your whole shtick is just the dead Navarans, right?
Keeping them intact. And she's gonna kind of like glance at her Uncle Rizzo, who's just
It's Rizzo!
in the background.
There is Lur.
He's walking a lot less rigidly here because you guys are technically in a part of the fade, so the weight of the human body that he is in is alleviated a little.
Was Rizzo just in the background the whole time
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I just like how just the juxtaposition of Rizzo being through these huge dramatic fights and Venatori stopping and like looking, and they were like, you know what, we're not even gonna touch that. And
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah.
like,
It's wild. He did disappear.
oh
Cast
my
invisibility.
god.
I'd like to think that he's like when you like computer games where you get off your horse and then go and deal with a thing, and the horse just vanishes and then appears again when you need it. That's basically
if it's
him.
off screen, it's invisible. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's our horse in Red Dead Redemption. That's
He is. Good old Uncle Rizzo. So yeah, you guys are led through the crossroads, and eventually, he's gonna rock up to a really quite incredibly large Illuvian. It's about as tall as a building. Gives it a bit of a look. Looks over to Eleni with a nod. All right. Are you going through with them?
Only for a moment.
All right.
I don't think Navarre needs me unleashed upon them.
I don't know. Navarin seemed just freaky deaky enough to at least be curious about you.
I don't think this power needs to go anywhere.
Okay. Do you need anything from me?
If there's any way to make sure that that machine is gone.
Yeah, there'll be people on that.
Yeah.
Um.
Other than that, just speak to Ander, Mickey, and I can give my report to him after.
Yeah, I'll go check on the others. I can bring them to you.
You might want to warn them a little bit. They haven't seen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will do my best.
Thank you.
Well, you lot. I will probably see you when we deliver a couple people. Good luck with everything, and Ophelia, good luck returning your uncle to his. Is it a crypt? Is that the right word for it? Is that offensive?
No, that is not offensive. It's a
Accurate.
basic word for it, but yes.
Okay.
his place of rest.
I'm sorry for being basic.
Hold on. Y'all raided the kitchen, the wine cellar, right? Can we get some of that?
Who, us?
It's
Me?
yeah.
Why did you? Oh, we probably left it.
Oh, well,
Fucking liar.
maybe
Left it with the. I mean, all of the slaves that we helped rescue. You know, we passed things on to them.
maybe some of it gets left into my bag.
Well, I'm not
As a
carrying
thank you.
much. I have a bottle of red.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bottle of red.
Oh, how did this get in here? Oh no!
Must be the
I
magic.
think the lady's in the background just using the word to open the damn thing. Just like the shimmer has already
I
started.
think as that's happening, I think Bella is standing next to Letty and just looking at what she's doing and just, what are you gonna do now?
Well, find what choice I want to make.
What was that?
Find what choice I want to make.
That's right, you're free now.
We shall see. What are you going to do? And like looks at Shara a little bit.
Sleep. Rest. Maybe get married.
And I think she gets like a little closer to you, just
Mm.
to not necessarily whisper, but definitely at a volume not intended for everyone
Between
else to
them,
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think she'll just pull out just this teeny little book. It's just like a little tiny small book, but it's poems actually. And we'll hand it to you.
take it.
They're about to lose an agent. They will need more. Even if you do not join, they will need waypoints and safe places to be. They will need people to teach them how to read, how to write, how to fight, and places to be safe. I'm not saying you have to join, and I'm not saying you should, but we can use all the help we can get.
Why did you join?
And I think there's definitely like a dissociative moment there in her eyes. And the red flares a little on her face and the tattoos. Because I want it to be better. Half those people we freed, I caught them.
Shut up.
I'm not proud of it. And it became clear that all the lies of choice and honestly, even though like at the edge is off, I think you kind of see her twitch a little bit, like she has a little bit when her emotions get a little hard to handle. And the promises that were veiled to, alluded to, became obvious that they were lies. I knew things had to change.
Bella's getting the sense that Lenny's not gonna be here for long in the waking world. um, um, well, you can parch knowing that you made things change. That you did do better.
Yeah. And hopefully gain them some help. And like looks very directly at you. If I could make a persuasion check or whatever this might be.
Sure. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Ooh. Let me look real quick. Intimidation? Can I intimidate this to happen?
You also have a stack of crit successes.
I know. I
Intimidated
think.
to
Well, but it's
happen.
against Bella, so that's why I don't.
You
wanna
don't
be
have
like, I
to
just wanna,
persuade me.
yeah.
But-
You know what? Why not? I'm gonna burn it.
Do
I
it.
want to persuade.
Yeah.
I want to give the best persuasive argument you've ever heard.
Do it.
Like,
in one look.
yeah, just one look. And I think even just to add insult to this injury, I think the elven hand very gently touches the poem book in your hand.
The what
And
side? Oh, the poem.
The poem book, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very gently and just to keep me contained. I can read, but I can't write. I can tell how beautiful this is. And know that I could never bring beauty into it. Our people deserve to have beauty in this world and in our lives and happiness. And I think she'll even grab the two jade chopsticks that she got from underneath and just lay them gently on top. This is the only thing I wanted. It's the only thing out of that tomb that wasn't for war. Consider it a early wedding present. I'll hand them off to you.
Bella will take them. And she'll look at the poem book with the jade hairpins on top. And then look at Eleni. My whole life has been taking care of our people. Whether it was just my brother and I, later on friends. It is work that I will continue to do. And I know now how much of an impact that can have. And
Yes.
part of that is thanks to you.
Hope so.
Whatever you decide your first choice to be. Whatever you decide that your life will be. Know that it is that your name and your actions that form the ripple.
Oh no. I think I'm so sorry, Satan. I think
I
you
fucked
actually
up, didn't
see
I?
Nope, nope.
Nope, nope.
I nope, you were about to find out. No. I think there's even a flare again of the red. And she actually cries in front of you at what you said. And I think she just says to you, my name. Eleni was the name that Teventer gave me. Was the mother of Asarion, hoping to find some way to make Teventer great again for themselves. My actual name is Sullivan, which you as an elf would know means purpose.
Celebi, you said?
Sullivan.
Sylvine.
Celebi.
If there's a name to remember, I want it to be that one.
And you will be remembered, Celebi.
And
Trust
very
in that.
gently, she's just going to close your hand around the pens in the poem book.
They will have their help. They will be taught how to fight back, how to read, how to write, how to survive. But most importantly, how to add beauty into their world.
Thank you. That's all I want. And I think even her eyes float a little bit to the crystal heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's very little I've asked for. Thank you for honoring it.
Always. And she will modulate Celine. For a moment. You will have what you want. I'll make it happen. Just take the poem book and put it in her. She has a little hidden pocket in her. She has a duster. She will tie her hair up and put the hairpins in it.
I do hope you get what you want. Just let Cheryl. And a life that we all deserve to live.
I think she'll look towards Sharo and then back to her with a smile. I intend to get what I want. I will make it happen. We're in charge of our own destiny. No matter how bleak it seems, or how stepped on we feel. In the end, we are the masters of our fate. That I believe.
And we will show the would-be masters that they are wrong.
You do that.
Yeah. And as a last note, as I'm hopefully leading them through, just I will let the agents know that you were safe.
Thank you. I will do what I can. How I can, when I can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll step through just to make sure there's not like, a giant monster waiting on the
Yeah.
other side.
A room of artifacts and some guards from the
Exactly. And another
so
hanging.
the group will pass through. You are in a room that seems to its main purpose is to allow this Luvian to be where it needs to be. It is a building known to the people who use it frequently. It occasionally serves as a sort of safe house in a way, but you're able to head out and towards the section of Navarra where the necropolis is. You guys are now out of the crossroads, which I'm sure is a relief for a few of you. And I mean, the necropolis is a very large, imposing, and impressive in a sort of grim kind of way. You guys know that you're now far away from the place that would harm you. For most of you, you are not yet home, but hopefully that will come to pass soon. You're also hoping to catch up with your comrade, who I'd like to think, as you first enter, he wouldn't necessarily have been allowed into the place proper, but at least kept somewhere safe and contained, especially given that he has a large Mabari and a dragon who is probably chewing on some manner of, maybe it's turkey, it's certainly a leg of some animal. Having a chew.
Leg of a turkey and the leg of furniture, am I right?
Yeah.
Legs everywhere.
Rylan!
Hey, hello. How's it going?
You wouldn't believe the shit that just happened.
It is
Have
so
you seen
good
the
to
fucking
see
state
you.
of you guys? Of course I would believe it. You lot are messed up. What the fuck?
No.
No.
It could be much worse.
Whoa, what the fuck? Like, backs away from you. Like,
There's such, like, me. I want to go,
Yeah.
I know Lainey wouldn't.
Yeah.
So, I think she just kind of thinks to herself, and this is what I'm fighting for. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see, he's sort of average height. He's maybe like, what have I said in the past? 5'5", 5'6", maybe, which is decent for a male elf. He looks lean and athletic. He's certainly not bulky. Dressed in actually quite nice leathers and a jacket. Dark scruffy hair. And big shit-eating grin. Seems to be city elf. Certainly has no Valdrianth. He's not going to be disrespectful to you in any way. It's just you're a bit of a shock for somebody to see when they go. It's like, I don't want to be rude. Nice to meet you. Everyone's all roll monkeys.
This is Sylvani. Sullivan.
Sullivan. Yeah.
Sullivan. There we go.
Uh-huh.
I'm dyslexic. If you haven't. Sullivan, this is Rylan. One of my contacts.
Do I
All
know
right.
Rylan?
You know,
Or at least would have heard of him.
I think you know of him because he's certainly not an agent in any way, but he is an information broker, usually based out of Denerim, and he seems to just know everyone and be able to find information on lots of things, so he probably does frequently meet with agents. Does he know that they're does he know who they actually are? Probably not, but he is seen as a safe person. He is, again, information broking, occasional fence.
My employee.
Yeah. To be honest with you, he's the sort that they probably would have thought would be a bit of a prime target, but he's he's busy doing other things right now.
Rylan things.
Rylan things. He likes to be a free agent. Yeah.
Eleni just, well met. I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope.
Mostly.
Is the rest of it impressive at least? I don't know.
Your ability to escape is.
yeah, you know, I'm a survivor.
Yes.
You all seem to have made it out in one piece. Is everyone in one piece?
One piece.
Like One Piece, like motions to Ophelia.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
The state of that piece, will.
it's
The
still,
arm
Oh,
is
just
still
to see-
attached, so
yeah, it's still
it's
connected.
like you still won't be. I mean, that's like, you know, necromancer. I mean, I wouldn't want to judge. It's
I
a little
mean, she
creepy, but you
is-
know, like fun creepy.
it,
You
my
always
fellow watchers will handle this.
You have such a way with words, Rylan.
That's why he's one of my
Thanks.
favorite.
Yeah, I'm good.
Bella is like on one knee, just scratching. One is
Yeah.
girl, and one is Sparrowhawk. Just you see
Yeah.
this like soon to future to be high dragon and a
Yeah.
giant barbarian that she's just
Yeah.
like my babies.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You'll have a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's currently still in its, you know, dragonling little baby phase, but yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I would like to think that as this sort of like sweet moment of like scritches on the chin with animals and dealing with Rylan and them seeming to settle in and feel like they are somewhere safe is maybe a convenient moment to just
And to live in
slip
his
off.
clothes.
And honestly, I think Lady has very mixed feelings about them having a fucking dragon. Like it's a baby,
Yeah.
saved
but she's still
her.
Teventer.
This is our daughter, okay?
Okay, we saved her. We're raising her right.
This is our daughter.
Mhm.
Just as
But-
a reminder, the symbol of House Titus
Yes.
is a dragon.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, the dragons had no choice in that.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you can slip off.
I think
Um,
real just quick glance is that crystalline heart here, or was it left in the crossroads?
Oh, I think Ophelia would take it with her.
is she gonna keep it or is she gonna give it to Eleni?
Oh no, she would give it to Eleni if Eleni is like, I want that back. They'd be like, there
Yeah.
you go, it has no other purpose now.
Yeah, I think because like she's kind of like, I probably shouldn't be here for much longer, and more people probably should not see my face, and
Yeah.
other things. We'll kind of just gently approach you, Ophelia, and just not really say much, but just like look at it very intently.
Ophelia will just take her good hand and just kind of like, do you want this back?
Yes, thank you. I will
Just
take it.
place it in Eleni's hands. Be like, it's not bound. That demon is gone.
Thank you for your help.
Thank
And
you
for
for your help
preserving
as
this.
well.
Yeah, and I think you kind of see. Unfortunately, she's kind of just like cradles it to her with the one good not lyrium hand, and just
Y'all are bad
Thank you.
hand buddies.
between the two of us, we have
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just cradle it and just. I think you see a little bit of tenderness from her of just, thank you. I know this probably wasn't your intention, but I'm very happy to have it.
Glad I could return it.
Safe travels.
To you as well.
And we'll just not really say anything to the whole group, but just, step through the
Because-
mirror and the mirror goes dark. Yeah.
As they're leaving through the mirror, Bella just gives them that gaze of like, a promise is a promise.
Yeah, very much a I won't forget it kind of thing. And
Mhm.
appreciative of thank you for, in fact, I think she says it very, very like gingerly, but just or very quietly, just thank you for helping me take down House Titus. My contract is done and we'll fade into the mirror.
All in a day's work for.
Assuming they will have safe travels to Navarre.
They are, well, yes, because they're
And
there
we all
now.
die.
They found
Yeah.
Rylan. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've officially
No,
reached an auto save point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go, Lenny?
I think when she goes back through the mirror and deactivates it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think that obsessive nature from the lyrium kind of takes over a little bit, and she just clutches that now crystalline, you know, form of this heart
Mm-hmm.
to her chest a little bit, and just kind of takes a couple of like shuddering breaths about it. And we'll see if they were able to get Ander or who's around. Like,
Mhm.
am I alone? Yeah.
Yeah. When you step into the crossroads, you can see that you maybe have to wait a little minute, but you're alone with your thoughts. And then you can see Ander and Mickey are there. Mickey, as soon as Mickey sees you, he's gonna kind of run over and be like, "Oh my god, hey!"
She even like a little bit just
Yeah. uh, wow, that's certainly something, huh?
Yeah. It, do not worry, it will not happen to you.
Okay.
Are you both safe?
Yeah. Yep. We were brought somewhere. Everyone's settled in and making sure everyone has a bed and eaten and drink water and just it's kind of pretty where we are at. So I've been helping.
Sure.
Kind of
I'm
looks
glad
to
you're
the
safe.
others and then
Oh no. As Ander just rolled his eyes like, yep, helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um yeah.
Of that, I have
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Very poignant look at Mickey and just really take in, like, he's a kid. You know, he's
Uh-huh.
a teenager, but he's a kid. He'll just very gingerly just like sweep his hair out of his face. You've done well.
Thanks.
Yeah. I have a present for you.
Oh, cool.
But you're not going to get it right now. And we'll take the hilt that we found and give it to Ander specifically. Like...
Oh. Wait, is it a broken sword?
Before she hands it over, just and just like flames erupt. Yeah. No.
Why am I not
broken.
getting it now?
And like doesn't even say anything, just
I could help. Andrew's just like big hand on like what a big bigger than Mickey's hand on the shoulder and be like, once you're good and ready, you need to learn how to swing it first. Okay.
Stick with knives for now.
Sure.
You'll get there. And extinguish and just very purposely give it to Ander and just thank you for looking out for them.
Of course.
Okay.
We will keep looking out for them, won't we? Yeah.
Especially if I get a sword. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to be lookout for a while because I'm very, very good at that. And then I can train with the swords and then eventually help defend.
Yeah. That sword is actually quite heavy.
Okay.
You'll need it. And I think like she kind of like walks them back to their mirror and just very like opens it, like make sure it's actually active. And just very uncharacteristically will hug both of them. And just be careful not to be like lyrium. But like one arm just kind of hook both of them about their necks a little bit and just squeeze them in a little bit. Okay. All right.
And they will
get back to your post.
Yeah. And they will head off, not realizing it may be their last goodbye. But that's probably for the best.
Yeah. And she will await her orders.
I feel like eventually there's probably a spot through here in the crossroads where you've had encounters and meetings before. Maybe a spot that is favored by you. What would it look like? A spot you would like to come to for peace of mind?
I think it's a mirror that's actually quite plain, that doesn't have a lot of adornments. And even though it says the fade, there are vines that have started to kind of overtake it, and just white flowers all over it.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual pillars are probably broken, and this mirror probably doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. You'll become aware of a presence walking into the area and just standing near to you.
Yeah. I don't even think she looks up at whoever it is. Just, my lord.
Normally, I would tell you off for calling me that.
Did you get the notes?
I did.
The mages that could use it are dead. The machine is broken. And the dragon is freed.
Halam Shivanas. Which, means the sweet sacrifice of duty.
She is going to repeat it. Yeah.
I am sorry, Zulawin.
It is okay. I was glad to do it. Somewhere.
Masaranas. I can feel your pain.
It's lessened here. It's not as bad. And I think with that, she will actually stand up and face him, just full on, red lyrium creeping.
Who are we looking at?
A very lithe man. Just a very studious look about him, wise. And we are beholding Solus, our leader of the agents.
Fenharel himself.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a surprise. Sorry.
Oh, got shocked Pikachu face.
I'm gonna slap his bald head.
He just, now that he can
of
see, he can
bowed a
see
little
your
bit.
countenance. Yeah. Well, he'll make a little sound at that. Your Abala Sulavine. I am filled with sorrow for your loss.
Yeah.
Sulavine. You've given much for the cause.
I have gained what I wanted. And, I think she just has the glass heart in her hand.
It is funny how some items, they become tokens of our sorrow, or our loss, or our rage. What does it make you feel?
I think she just cries, laughs a little bit, and just, Valathia Suladine, our love will endure this way.
He
I'm
frowns
sad.
in a way that
Yeah.
there's an empathy there with that emotion.
It had to end this way. He wasn't going to stop.
The world is better without men like him.
Unfortunately, you were right. It's the only way I could have him. Yeah.
Yes. I did not think it would end this way. But you have at least been able to fulfill your name.
I can still be useful. I don't know how long I have, but I can still fulfill a purpose.
You will always fulfill a purpose, Sulavine, whether you are shackled to this body or not.
I was able to feel these can be used, and she like motions to like everything. The red lyrium there. I mean, you're strong enough to handle it. I can help. I think she gotta just twist a little bit. It's harder for me to control. And it's getting louder. And like flexes the hand, like it's still power. If you can give it direction, it can be used.
This is power that should not be used.
But we need it.
No. It is killing you. And I do not think I would be able to remove it.
It's at the core of me. It's not going anywhere. But it could be different. I can help. I can't. I don't think I can't block out the song forever. But my limbs still move, still power. The mages can use it.
I am not going to let them use you. You deserve better than that. It would not be fair. And
I think she just clutches that heart. Yeah, like just so close.
You deserve rest, Sulavine. And a release from this pain.
What if I use it as my only choice? This whole life I have never had a choice. Would you honor it?
What would you choose?
To not allow our enemies to win. Use me as a guard dog, I don't care. I want to want to pave the way for all of us.
I do not want to make the decision for you, but you can serve that purpose from here.
Just kind of like looks around, just. Yes, I will protect you.
Then you would be able to protect me fully. Protect the people. Fulfill a purpose. Without the pain. I want to set you free.
I'll accept.
It has to be your choice. You're in charge of your destiny now.
I think she just closes her eyes and grabs that heart and just cradles it really close. So living Galana Hanin. The path to glory as her acceptance of let me guard this place.
Mm-hmm. And he will come in close and just put a hand gently at the back of your neck so that he is speaking close to your ear. Ar lasam mala revas. I give you your freedom. And he will use his magic to... You don't feel pain. If anything, there is a searing of light. And the light is intense, but it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn like the red burns you. This is a white light, a clean light. And you are still there. You're still looking at him. But you are the spirit form now. As a final send-off to Sulavine, what does your spirit form look like?
I think in life, she's very pale and had dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's almost like porcelain at this point. And there's just a little bit of a jade kind of halo about her.
Mm-hmm.
And a red crystal center. But the rest looks like porcelain.
He will smile when he sees you. And it is relief, but a weight that you often see on him. Hello, old friend.
It is good to see you.
I look forward to seeing you fulfill your purpose now.
I think all she says is just, I am a spirit of purpose.
What a fine spirit you are. Sometimes the weight of a name can weigh us down. But you are weightless now. And you are free.
I will help uplift you to yours.
And with that, everybody, and there is Thank you very much. An extra special, big, huge thank you to Torrin for joining us through the big chunk of this season with Eleni. Not Eleni, it is Sylvie. Woof, everybody. Well, congrats, we're done.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming and showing up. There's really not gonna be anything out on the channel for the next 2 weeks because I'm leaving in like 14 hours to go visit my parents. And then we will be back for this game the Saturday after American Thanksgiving. So like I think the 30th, November 30th, we'll be back. I think. Starting with some prologue episodes. There could be some returning people coming back as well for guest appearances from the previous cast and all that good noise. But yeah, just join the Discord if you're not already. I will throw it up there, and don't forget to continue to donate to our Extra Life fundraiser as well. So I hand it off to Kay. Go ahead, friend.
Hi everyone. Sorry my camera died. The sad death. But this is Kay or Kay Phoenix on the interwebs. I go by they, them pronouns. Today I played our Mortalitasi mage, Ophelia von Canel. Goes by she, her. She's very much looking more like a necromancer now. You can see me here on the finale episodes of this season on the Saturdays when we come back. And that's where you'll find me. Thank you for watching.
Hello, everyone. I'm Torrin. Torrin Talks Creativity. My pronouns are she, they. I've been playing Eleni, our now Spirit of Purpose. I'm fine. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. I have very thoroughly enjoyed it playing a bit of a baddie, and it's been a wonderful time. I'm very happy to have been asked. Thank you.
My name is Satan or Elisa Vampire on the interwebs. I go by she or any pronouns as long as it's not derogatory. And I'm feeling things. You can find me here when we come back to see a little prologue. A little spoiler alert, since we won't have our darling Torrin here. She will be wearing those hairpins for her wedding. Hope you know that. And you can also find me on Tuesdays over at the Transmissions channel in another Dragon Age game that Humbly runs, where I play a very different elf and a Dalish elven mage. He's everyone's favorite baby girl. He's also feeling his feelings. Maybe there's a theme in Dragon Age and feelings. Who knows? But yeah, that's me.
And it's me. I am Emma, Hamley on the internet. I use they, them pronouns. As has been discussed, you'll see me here in a couple of weeks when we return back to this beautiful story for some epilogue things. You can also see me, as has been discussed, on Tuesdays on Transmissions for our Blood and Lyrium story, which is a little bit rewound in the timeline from this. They've been doing shenanigans in Kirkwall. Aside from that, if any of you are Brits heading to Dragon Meet in London, you can see me there. I will actually be beaming in from a different location on the 30th because that is the day of Dragon Meet. But I will still be here.
Dragon Age during Dragon Meet.
Woo! It's more likely than you think. So yes, please do continue to keep donating to Extra Life. Love y'all.
Alright, friends, and with that, we're going to raid our friends over at Sword and Key. They're playing their Season 4, Episode 24 of Horizon's Call, their long D&D forum campaign. Sword and Key is a friend of the channel. So, with that, first of all, everyone a round of applause for Torrin. It's her send-off, because we do this in film. Yeah, okay, cool. And we will see you in a few weeks. Bye, friends.